Video 609, and no help for Jeff as he goes about half a second slower with the 35.918, and also picking up a cone as well, so no help for Jeff on that. Dominic only slows down by about 2/10 with a 42.961 and a 609 reaction time, so again, no time found on their final runs. Now we're moving into first runs for Chris Kranak and Matthew Peterson. Chris on the left, Matthew on the right. Chris working a 7:04 reaction time compared to Matthew's 7:90. And again, it's trying to find some heat and get some heat in those tires right now in S5. Chris Kranak slows down by about 2 seconds with a 44.98. Matthew Peterson also slows down by about a second and a half with a 47.103 on the right-hand side. Now let's look at the super computer class side here. It's called LR. I don't remember announcing LR yesterday. I think somebody's coming over to explain it to me. On the right and comes in with a time of 45.914, only slows down by about 7/10 of a second. So again, getting heat in those tires, and you see that his second drivers in L3 or L2. So that is a bit of you got some heat into those tires. Next in is going to be Victoria Butler on the left side in L3, comes across the line with a time of, she finds over a second to move up into 5th place, sitting only 4/10 behind Garrity Ellis now, finding lots of time on the left side course with a 34.752. Peterson finds a 1/10 of a second with a 45.538 on the right-hand side. So finding time, trying to chase down Chris Kranak. So again, S5 trying to get some heat, and it looks like they're now getting very close to beating, and if not beating, their times. Next in is going to be Lynn Ketchum, only slows down by about 2/10 with a 38.866 and a 941 reaction time. going to be Alex Beal. Now we're moving into D Street action. These are your leaders right now. Alex Beal, no help as he only goes 3/10, but that's not bad on his first run on very cold tires at 33.584. Mark Daddio slows down by about 6/10, but unfortunately also picks up a cone, so no help for Mark on the right as they're trying to get through with our cars. They will produce a little bit more and get grippier a little bit faster than we saw on S5. That's it, speaking of S5, and actually trying to go to Chris Brayman. Chris Brayman's car here is going right to the side at the automatic. Things something must have to add to the flashes and something must have happened in that before the he's very slow running. That's the flashes going. So he slows down by quite a bit. Chris Brayman only about 3 tenths
After this run, you go to impound over there. Nice job. Thank you.
On that left side course. And Chris Burnett comes in on the course. Scott Pryor comes in, he slows down by about a second on the right side course with a 41.084. You know, Apollo Gabriel slows down by also a second with a 3.971 instead of 10 as they're trying to get some heat into these street cars, most of them running BRZs or TR86s. Ken Roller comes in and slows down by about half a second. They also pick up a cone with a 34.237. Braden Knickerbocker slows down also by about 1.5 seconds, or just over 1.4 seconds with a 41.762 and 731 there. He gets cleared from the track and gets cleared going again. That is Randy Pearson on the right, Dave Pataki on the left. Both of them were in the trophy at one point yesterday, but also then sliding back as everyone else, especially Mark Daddio, laying it down in the final run to the opportunity to move up into that second position, pushing Dave Pataki out of the trophy. And right now we have Randy Pearson with a 6:99 reaction time on the right, Dave Pataki on the left with a 6:76 reaction time. Dave Pataki is making his way through that very long sweeper, left-hand sweeper on the left side course, and comes in with a time of 33.972. Not that far off of his fastest time, only sitting 0.4 off of his fastest time on the left-hand side, especially on first runs. That's not a bad time as you try to get some heat in there. Randy Pearson on the right comes in with a time of, oh, it looks like Randy must have had a spin out there. As I'm just looking up now and seeing him come across the line. Yeah, I'm seeing a DNF out there with a 55.853. He must have had a spin as he slows down by about 15 seconds. Victoria Butler in. Oh, she was finding time everywhere, but unfortunately didn't find any time on that run on her left-hand side. I believe that is her last run, so she will stay in 5th place, basically tied with Garrity. So very interesting one there with a 35.065. No help for Lynn Ketchum. She slows down by about 4 tenths with a 45.647. Now